Yes, hello everybody, this is Ray from Ray's United and I'm back. Listen, I'm back. Today I'm going to talk about something that is getting really scary out here. And you're thinking, what is getting scary out here? What is getting scary? I may have given you a snippet in the last live show, but you may have not paid attention to it. So if you didn't, then hey, this will be new to you. But if you did, it may be a slight addition to what I may have spoken about on that live show, the last live show. So listen, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Without further ado, you know what to do. Smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, of course, become a member. Let's watch this channel grow. Let's get to 50K. Please, let's get to 50K in no time before we celebrate my birthday in June, of course, mid-June. Listen, smash the like button, click on those like buttons, and sorry, did I say smash the like, click on those like buttons? Share buttons, of course. And when I come back, it's all. Yes, this is Raise United, and I'm back. Listen, smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, of course, become a member. Let's watch this channel grow. Let's get to 50K in no time. Now, before I delve into what the reason why we're here, let's talk about this. Obviously, you know me, the past few days I've been talking about Pig NFT. I'm not joking. I'm making some money there. I want you to make some money there. Of course, if you join, I get 10% off your commission. It doesn't mean I take it from you, it's from their liquidity pool. So listen, you will still get your commission when you invite somebody, you get your 10% and so on. So people are loving it because everything is way easier, but nothing good lasts. You understand? Nothing good lasts. Just remember that. And because I know that, I'm not leaving anything to chance. I did it early. I'm doing it now. And I'm entreating you to do it because I gave myself up to the 15th, between the 15th and the 28th of June to taper down on any investment and just recoup profits only. And I'm giving you the same advice. If you haven't yet invested, then by the 15th, do not invest. Or if you want, do it small, because if you do it big and you lose, don't come to me. Because at the end of the day, the disclaimer is do not invest an amount you can't afford to lose. Don't sell any valuable item of yours to invest. No, investments are risks. So please do not do that. All right. So check on the link, and that link is where you can click on in the description and join. And if you join, please, if you know you're joining just for the sake of it, no, don't add up to the numbers because it's not mining, it's investing. So that's what it is. I'm clearing that. Invest what you can afford to lose. Okay. Now, let's talk about this. This is looking really scary out here. What is it? It's about your migration, the pie that you migrate, and the pie that you unlock from your lockup. So, I did a video, more or less was a voiceover video, and I showed you precisely what was happening in real time. So I was very nervous, thinking that the friend whose Pi wallet we were using for that particular video, because he was unlocking some of his Pi that were locked up, and we were unlocking it for him, and we went through the process. You know, we did everything, and my fears were, oh, please do not have done something, or you please, I was hoping that, praying that he wouldn't have done anything that would have compromised his Pi wallet. Unfortunately for him, he didn't do anything that would compromise his Pi wallet, so we were all happy. All the nerves were diminished, and he got his Pi in his wallet. So fingers crossed, everything looks good, right? However, not many people have gone through that smooth transfer, or whatever, from from a locked Pi to an unlocked Pi available in their wallets. Not many people have had that. Some people have had their Pi, their precious Pi, taken away from them. Now, some will be their own doing, of course, because they may have shared their passphrase, because they're a bit of some idiots. And when I say you're an idiot, it's not an insult in this context. It means you didn't know, right? So they may have been idiots in that context and may have dished out their passphrase without knowing that your passphrase is like your PIN number. It's like your password. You don't share it with people. This is some serious business. You don't share it. If you share it, that's the problem you're going to face, because people who are close to you are the ones that are even more dangerous. Do you understand? The ones that show you their teeth. I'm happy. Those ones, and they're close to you, they're the more dangerous compared to the ones that don't show you their teeth, but they tell you that, yeah, if you make any mistake and I get hold of your security details in terms of your transactions, I'm taking it. Those people, they're not dangerous. They've told you. So me, I would rather prefer somebody who doesn't like me and tells me he doesn't like me, or shows me he doesn't like me, as opposed to somebody that pretends they like me but they despise my guts. And I've seen quite a few in my lifetime. Do you know what I mean? So you have to be very cautious. Now, that is one of the scary parts. Now, there is the other part. No, that's not the scary part. This is just your own doing. The scary part is when you haven't actually given out your passphrase to anybody, but you may have stored it somewhere, which may have compromised that because your phone itself was compromised. And therefore, that person may have had access to your phone. So, therefore, went through all the folders and files and discovered it and just copied it and obviously logged in. And somehow, because you're already in your phone, all he needed was that. The most important part or most important aspect of your Pi journey is your Pi wallet with a secured passphrase. Do you understand? And if you don't secure your passphrase by writing it down somewhere and saving it, if you have a photographic memory, you can memorize it. Or there's another trick. What you can do, you can still save it on your phone and remove the last two words, but memorize those last two words. How about that? Memorize the last two words. And if you memorize those last two words, the person would only have 22 words and they can't do anything with it. Do you understand? Unless they have some cracking decryptor which can crack that code, but that would take them a lifetime because the possibilities are endless. They're infinite. So if you can do that, there's that. So remember, where there are problems, there are solutions. So this solution, when you're writing it down or saving on your phone, if you're saving on your phone, definitely omit either the last two or the first two. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, the last two or the first two, but commit them into memory if you can. So if it's 4 and shirt, 4 and shirt, memorize it. Photographic memory, memorize just 2 words, 4 and shirt. So in that order, you keep them in your head, and that's it. That's one of the tricks that they can never get your passphrase, or you write it down and save it like the time capsule. You could save it somewhere in the middle of nowhere. You understand? And if you ever need it, you go to the middle of nowhere and retrieve it and get it done. But hey, all jokes aside, listen, this is a serious stuff. It's getting really, really scary out there. And people are losing their Pi left, right, center. So I'm serious about this and I keep talking about it. I'm not going to shy away from it. I'm using my platform to speak about it. So listen, I really am sorry for anyone who has lost their Pi. And I would only say that be very careful out there, people. There are some pieces of advice I gave when I did the live show, so go watch it. I'm not going to say right here, but I'm just trying to give you a few solutions that we can use to ensure that these mofos do not have or get access to our passphrase or our phone somewhat, and to retrieve these secure, quote unquote, secure details from us. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm hoping that you all will do. If you do that, wonderful. Do you know what I mean? Smash the like button where you're at. Smash the subscribe button. Don't forget, Pig NFT. Get there. Between 15th and 26th, 28th, please taper down. From now, as and when I'm doing this video, till the 15th of June, Please, it's June, not May. If I did mention May, sorry about that, but it's June. Make sure you're really relentless with your investment, but make sure it's money you can afford to lose. Okay? Take care of yourselves. Name is Ray. Channel's Race United. Word is peace. And I hope this video would help you at your downlines and your security circle.